All across the world, development is visibly through industrialization. It has been a source of revenue and job creation across the board. This is what has driven the Ministry of Trade and Industry to focus primarily on developing a pathway to achieve this and to turn Ghana into a manufacturing hub in Africa.
Industrialization does not occur by chance. Neither does it happen overnight. The development experience of the highly industrialized countries around the world clearly attests to this fact. Guided by this principle, therefore, we in Ghana in 2017 developed a new strategic framework for the industrial transformation of our country based on a comprehensive set of interrelated interventions.
Those interrelated interventions constitute the 10 critical success factors or pillars needed to achieve the Ministry's objective of industrial transformation. They include access to finance for existing local companies that are distressed but are potentially viable.
As a start, the government, through the Ministry of Trade and Industry, gave us a stimulus package through the Prudential Bank at a concessionary interest rate. This enabled us to maintain employment and maintain our operations and keep about 700 people in employment.
It was the backbone of the Ahafo, Brown Ahafo region, especially Ahafo region. At the time, it had a lot of employment, especially people from outside and residents here in MIM. It was resurrected in 2020 in March.
The first day I remember when we finished doing our transport and then we tried to maintain our trucks and then we tried to even test it in the town, the anxiety. And then the way the people in this region was jubilating as if all their problem is solved. And indeed, the problem is solved.
A nationwide distribution of industries based on the natural resource endowment of each of the 260 districts.
The exciting thing about these 1D1F projects is that they are spread throughout the country in different districts, in different regions, from the north to the south, from the east to the west.
The reason behind bringing this company to the north is because the northern part of Ghana are mainly farmers. And these products we bring to the north are also used by most farmers for transporting their farming produce to wherever they are sending them for the market.
In time past, all they did was to just produce the pineapple. The factory has come for them so that they can just grow their pineapple and send it to the factory, they get their revenue. So it's been something beneficial to the people of Ekufi.
Yedent is a Ghanaian-owned cereal processing company that processes cereal and looms into household brands and also industrial products. Yedent got into the 1D1F program in 2018. And through the 1D1F, we were able to get funding or facilitation from EcoBank to fund the almost $2 million project.
We have recruited a lot, over 1,500 employees, which are local employees have been recruited. And out of this, about 78% are from the Western region. And out of these 78%, we have about 52% from the Sama district. This tells you that we have actually provided enough employment for the citizens of what? Ghana, and as well as the indigenes of the region. We are not only talking about direct employment, we are also considering indirect employment. And with indirect employment, we have also engaged over 3,000, 4,000 people who also work for us indirectly as a company. And we think that putting all this together, the company has done a lot in bringing the unemployment situation down. And we say thank you to the government of Ghana for the initiative of the 1D, 1F.
Development of strategic anchor industries to diversify the Ghanaian economy.
The Ghana Automotive Development Policy is a policy by government starting 2017-2018 to develop the automotive sector in Ghana and to revive what used to be there. And the aims are simple: to be clear of government support for a new automotive policy, to make Ghana a hub for eventual manufacture of vehicles, to ensure that we are producing components and have a supply chain for all aspects of the vehicle market. And this has been developed just to ensure that we can create jobs, that we can provide semi-skilled and highly skilled labor in the precision industry, and to move this country forward by making this the powerhouse of the automotive industry in West Africa.
So we have employed 31 engineers, Ghanaian engineers, except for one, who is a long-term resident here. And all of them have been through training in South Africa and here in Ghana. As we speak, there are about 7 engineers from South Africa. This is where the Nissan's regional head office and assembly plant is, here with us in Ghana, to give further training to them and to make us go through the process of assembly, to make sure that everything is go.
You can see when you come to our assembly plant where we assemble the vehicles, we have local technicians which are doing this wonderful job. If you see the cars on the road, it's the same German technology that we have. And our young men and women that we have in the country has also got opportunity to work in such industries. And it's really helping also standardization within the industry.
Name and signature. Who is taking the responsible job? All the wastewater. They are now auditors.
Yeah, auditors. Yeah. It will provide a basis for us as a matter of policy to be able to restrict the importation of pharmaceutical products that can be produced locally. And government has already issued a policy that requires state funds that are being used for procurement for any product in our country first to be given the opportunity to locally manufacture products.
They also include a special focus on promotion of small and medium enterprises with high growth potential.
We manufacture trailer parts such as leaf springs, U-bolts, trailer suspensions, axles, and other trailer parts. After being a part of it, we've seen massive impact, support from the government to expand, to increase capacity and then operations.
It ought not to be a matter of debate that the key to the transformation of our country does not lie in our natural resource endowment, but how we mobilize our human capital and unleash the entrepreneurial spirit of Ghanaians. That is the key to our transformation.
Linking SMEs to the supply chain of large enterprises.
I'm supplying Smooth Sky to Blue Skies. They support me with loan input to expand my farm.
We are currently on Billy Gamati's farm. This is a young farmer we met and has been a consistent supplier to the factory and supplying between 15 and 20,000 fruits a week to the factory.
Establishing industrial parks and special economic zones. Aggressively promoting exports.
I wish first to extend a very warm welcome to you all and to thank you profoundly for taking time off your very busy schedule to attend the launch of the National After Policy Framework and Action Plan for boosting Ghana's trade with Africa. The AFCFTA is a single market, duty-free, quota-free trading bloc covering the entire African continent with a total population of 1.3 billion and a combined GDP of almost 3.4 trillion United States dollars. It is the largest trading bloc in the world outside the World Trade Organization, WTO, with current membership of 54 countries. Ghana, as the host country of the AFCFTA Secretariat, has a critical role to play in the implementation of the AFCFTA. Hosting the Secretariat here in Accra provides several opportunities for our country. It will enhance Ghana's visibility as an investment destination in Africa and impact positively on the economic development agenda of the country.
Here at Kasapreko, we are very happy for the introduction of the free trade agreement in Africa for that matter. And Kasapreko, we are very happy to be the first company to be part of this African trade agreement. Already we are exporting to 14 countries in Africa, and we want to take advantage of this agreement to enroll our market expansion into the rest of the markets.
The start of trading of the African Continental Free Trade Area is both the end and the beginning of a journey to establish a single market for our continent. Fortunately for us in Ghana, when the whole concept of a single market for Africa was decided on by the heads of states, Having been associated with this, I am absolutely confident that this time we shall succeed.
The final set of interventions involves promoting domestic retail trade, introducing reforms in the business regulatory environment, and finally promoting dialogue between the government and the private sector.
With what we have been able to do in Ghana over the last 5 years, with the support of the private sector, I have no doubt in my mind that Ghana is on the right path towards becoming the new manufacturing hub for the continent of Africa.
This is the story of Ghana's industrial transformation.